Have you noticed a trend lately with smaller webcams packing better tech and features at a lesser price than some of these mainstream cameras? That's right, including 4K, great low light, fast auto focusing, AI features, elaborate software, and extensive customization. You guessed it, in this video, we're gonna cover just those things with that type of device, giving you all of those great features. Meet the Emeet Piko. It is a tiny little powerhouse camera with 4K, that's right, 4K 30, 1080p 60, 73-degree field of view, awesome AI-based focus, f1.8 aperture, noise cancellation mics, dual camera system. Not sure what the dual camera system kind of does, but I suppose it probably does something with enhancing focusing and resolution, but we're gonna take a look. And of course, the Emeet software to support the webcam. Now, I've done a Emeet camera in the past, a 4K camera, and wasn't really impressed with the software to say the least, but it's been months since then, so maybe they've done some improvements. And you get all those things at a much cheaper price, much cheaper than the mainstream lackluster webcams you get on the market today at a higher price with a lot less features. This is what you get as your box for this camera. They come in 3 flavorful colors, as you can see there: white, black, and a little bit of a sky blue color there. Pretty cool. Let's take a look at what this camera is packing. All right, Pablo, cut the music and spin the record. What? Wait, how do you cut the music and spin the record? First and foremost, I want to thank the fine people at Emeet for sponsoring this video and providing this camera to share with all of my techies and gamers out there in the world. Although this is sponsored and the camera has been provided free of charge, I will be giving my honest review and final thoughts of what the camera is and what it is not, so that way we all get a fair share in knowledge of what we're jumping into as far as spending our money to buy a camera, as well as for Emeet to maybe I can help make improvements on some of the things that do need improvement, and what for the audience out there, you guys and gals, are looking for in a camera and for the amount of money you spend for a camera like this. Here we are with the Piko by Emeet, the Piko Plus, and this is the 4K 30 resolution you got going on. All I can say right now is, wow, the colors are great. The resolution is fantastic here. Look at what it's doing to me. It's making me look better. What? None of that bright whites from outside is getting blown out. Really good control over that. Intelligent optimization, backlit environment image optimization. I'm very well backlit here. Turn that on, and yeah, not very good, and you see everything's getting blown out, so you don't want to have too much white light like that in your backgrounds. Field of view changes in 4K is unavailable for this camera, so probably if I change it over to 2K 30, is that available? Yep, it's available in 2K, so I can adjust the field of view a little bit here. Nice, you can get nice and zoomed in with 2K and still maintain some nice sharpness. What I don't see off the rip with the software is the option to change it to 1080p 60. We have some filters here at the bottom right. You can turn it to bright white filters, nostalgia, nice warm color, blues, cold, and then we have vivid. Vivid is probably one of the better ones, but if you're looking for like some kind of specific effect, you can tinker around with that. And we can flip that, of course, vertically if you like. In effects, we have 50 Hertz, 60 Hertz. I don't know if it's just in the software. I'm gonna switch to OBS and see if we can get that 60 FPS. So I've seen this before where in the software, it doesn't go to 60, though it says it, but when you jump out of that and you look into OBS, for example, it's actually 60 Hertz. Image adjustment, I would keep that on auto because it seems like it's doing a really good job. And you don't want to really tinker around with some of these settings here, make it super sharp. Yeah, no, let's reset that to default. Then you can adjust things like white balance, which you don't want to, I mean, you could do it if you wanted to get a better white balance, but this is doing a fantastic job with its own white balance. So assistant, all right here, it's focusing on a central area, but you can have it so that it focuses on your face if it's just a talking head. But if it's a product demonstration, you might want to select a selected area. If your product is like in that specific area, I will keep it center. And if you wanted to focus in the front like that, you can see the product, you can take it away, and that focus bracketing It's really good. That auto focusing, my lord, look at how fast that thing focuses. Let's look at the audio. Right now we have it set to that, but I'm going to switch it in OBS here. This is the audio quality in your face, techies and gamers, with live streaming mode here, which I don't know. You tell me what you think. I'm very particular with my audio. If you like this and you think it's decent enough to use the onboard microphone at arm's length, which is kind of where you would have your webcam, then so be it. Let's go over to the original audio. This is the original audio quality in your flying face. What do you think of this audio quality, techies and gamers? There's noise in the background. It's picking it up. I have not applied any noise filtering in my audio. Noise reduction mode in 3, 2, 1. I didn't use the middle finger. Noise reduction applied. I see no levels in OBS moving. This is the audio quality. Is it good? Is it distorting my vocals as a result of applying noise suppression? Is it really heavy? I don't know. I'll leave that in the comments and leave it up to you. That's what you got here for your audio and for your visuals with the software. The low light is actually pretty good as well. It does a great job of compensating for that back bright white light and the lack of light in my room. And you can see how it just focuses on my face and it'll lighten up my face and compensate for the darkness in the room in comparison to what you can see with the other camera, which is on a custom exposure, which it's behaving the way it's supposed to. The 1080p 60 on this camera looks fantastic. As you can see right here, you just have to set that in another software like OBS. All right, techies and gamers. So overall, what do I think of the Piko Plus? Starting from the hardware, is pretty nice with its little dual camera system, compact, super lightweight, little powerhouse of a camera. Easy to set up, plug and play. As far as the resolution is concerned, it's really good in 4K. The color reproduction looks good. f1.8 aperture is good, so you get a big scenic capturing, so you can get sharpness in the back. The fast auto exposure is really good. The software, it's pretty basic. There's not a lot of things going on there. You can change things like your colors, your resolutions, some of the AI microphone settings you can do with noise cancellation is pretty cool. You wanted to get a good audio, you have to get it really close, which is weird because then you have the camera in your face. One other pet peeve I have with this is that on the assistance tab, there's a misspelling. It's named assistance. So a little bit of quality assurance fail there, but super minor pet peeve. But I didn't catch it at first. I had to click it a few times and I caught it. But Emeet, if you're looking at this, make sure you fix that tab. If you're interested in the camera, links are in the description. As far as it being a capable 4K camera, 30 FPS, one of the better ones.